industry.
So Indiana lawmakers have passed a new law they hope will save lives. It's a graduated driver's license program. And here to explain it is 21 Alive's Diana Lee. Diana, so many lives lost, young lives.
That's right, and it's not only the teens, but it's actually others that are hit by teen drivers. Now, this new graduated driver's license program goes into effect January 1st. So today, 2 state lawmakers met with Carroll High School students to tell them about this new law. Also, there is there to share their story as a family who got that devastating phone call one day. It was December 17th last year when Cindy and Ron Pownell were told their 27-year-old daughter was killed by a teen driver. She was trying to pass several cars in a no passing zone. In a foggy situation, their daughter Beth died. Now they are sharing their message with teens. Make good decisions.
We're invincible. I think teens feel that way, and they've got their whole lives ahead of them, and they're just so excited. But I hope they learn that, boy, it could happen.
Sometimes they are not able to rationalize out the severity of what they're doing, but think, because choices in their life will stick with them forever.
The law says all teen drivers under 18 cannot drive at night between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. Sunday through Thursday, and on Friday and Saturday from 1 a.m. until 5 a.m. Teens can only have other teen passengers if another driver over the age of 21 is with them. Now, this is for the first 90 days after they get their license. And everyone must wear seatbelts. 188 teens died on our roads last year here in Indiana, and lawmakers, of course, want to pare that number down greatly. That's just tragic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, as a parent, I think it's a good law. You know,
they wait for the phone call.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Diana.
You're welcome.
Well, if you're looking to improve your grandparenting skills, classes at the Old Lutheran Hospital might help. There are several sessions teaching grandmas and grandpas how to better communicate and relate to their grandchildren. The classes will teach the latest in child and brain development and give strategies on how to be a positive force in your grandchild's life.
Grandmothers, because it helps grandparents to be more involved with their children and to be more of an influence on their grandchildren without being real negative and condemning, which is, I think, what we tend to be.
The program is operated by SCAN and the Parent-Child Connection. To register for classes at the Old Lutheran Hospital or for more information, you can call them. Their phone number is 458-2932.
The government is trying to make it easier for people to buy savings bonds. Starting next Monday, a new Easy Saver plan will go into effect. Under the plan, consumers will be able to have money automatically deducted from their savings accounts for the bonds. Officials are hoping the new plan will increase sales of savings bonds. Well, the Olympic gymnast suing her parents is one step closer to her goal of independence. Dominique Moceanu's parents have agreed to let the 17-year-old become a legal adult. Moceanu and her parents met face-to-face and worked out a settlement yesterday. And now it's up to a Texas judge to decide whether or not to approve the deal. Moceanu claims her dad was misusing money from her trust fund.
Overseas now, former Chilean dictator Augusto Pinochet will not face criminal charges. A British court threw out warrants for the dictator's arrest, saying he is entitled to immunity from prosecution. The court also ordered the British government to pay Pinochet's legal bills, about $560,000. Pinochet was arrested earlier this month at the request of a Spanish judge. He was to be extradited on charges of murder, torture, and kidnapping, charges stemming from his 17-year rule. NASA says all systems are go for John Glenn's return to space tomorrow. The weather forecast remains excellent, and as ABC's Dean Staley reports, everyone is full of anticipation.
The 7 Discovery astronauts posed for pictures this morning. They joked with extended family members and shuttle support workers. None was more relaxed than Senator John Glenn, who at 77 is about to become the oldest person ever in space. The shuttle which will take him there is on the launch pad in the last phases of preparation.
A little different trip this time.
NASA kept the crowds at a distance. Nobody here wants a cold or the flu jeopardizing the historic flight. But the crowds were close enough to extend wishes like this one, a throwback to 1962 when John Glenn was on his way to becoming the first American to orbit the Earth. Glenn's fellow astronauts sent him off with this message.
Godspeed, John Glenn.
That's the same message Buzz Aldrin, who walked on the moon in 1969, has for the Discovery crew.
Whether you say it out loud or not, just think of the millions of people around the world that would be sharing in that thought at that moment.
So far, the Discovery astronauts seem to be taking the message to heart.
And they're in very, very good spirits. Last night they had a barbecue get-together with their families out at the beach house.
The Discovery crew is now less than a day away from their history-making flight. Dean Staley, ABC News.
And tomorrow on 21 Alive News, Camille Whitworth joins us from John Glenn's hometown, New Concord, Ohio. She'll have live coverage of residents' reaction to the Space Shuttle Discovery liftoff.
IBM has cornered the market on the world's fastest computer. Vice President Al Gore unveiled the Pacific Blue at the White House today. The supercomputer is capable of performing nearly 4 trillion operations a second and simulating a nuclear bomb test. Pacific Blue runs 15,000 times faster and has 80,000 times more memory than the average desktop computer. A toy company is making it easier to keep up with scurrying toddlers. Fisher-Price has made an electronic child locator. The device has a clip on a transmitter and a receiver set. Parents can locate their little ones by pressing a button and following the beeping sound. It works at a reach of up to 400 feet. The device goes off if the child falls into water.
Hurricane Mitch is causing more death and destruction as it moves closer to the western Caribbean. The storm has been beating up on several countries on the Caribbean coast.